What's up, everybody watching? We are back with another one of these Blizzcon 2023 announcement trailer reactions. This one will be for the new Diablo 4 expansion, Vessel of Hatred. This is an expansion that I have been looking forward to because I have really been wanting to continue the storyline in Diablo 4. That is what brought me to the dance. That is what kept me engaged in the game. And I'm looking forward to continuing on with that progress to see where the storyline goes. We had Narelle, when we last left off, leaving on a ship with Mephisto, a Soulstone, heading to the mountains to try and maintain control over Mephisto, taking her over by going to visit some monks. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and predict that there's possibly going to be a monk class in the next Diablo 4 expansion. We usually get a new class with a new expansion, and being that Narelle is going right now as we speak prior to the expansion to visit the monks, that just kind of leads me to believe that will be the next class in the expansion, off pure guessing from what I see from the story already. But the main thing is what is going to go down with Mephisto and Narelle. That's what I want to see. One thing that I thought could possibly happen with the two of them is Narelle isn't going to be able to fight off Mephisto. He's a primeval. So by the end of this, we could see Narelle going evil. That's something that I've possibly thought because it seems too obvious that Narelle is going to be the hero in the end of the game. It just doesn't seem like the whole blueprint that Blizzard has for a Diablo game. You can let me know in the comment section if you agree based off the ending for Diablo 4. Now, when it comes down to seasonal content, I'm going to address that right now too. Season 1, by the time we got there, I think I was a little burnt out on Diablo 4. I played it from the very beginnings of beta stages all the way through launch, all the way to completing the story. And I originally thought I was burnt out from the content, but seeing what other players said about Season 1 and having to remake your hero, maybe that wasn't the case. Maybe Season 1 just didn't do it for a lot of players. The player base took an extreme dive and started to climb back up again for Season 2, which caught my interest, but it hasn't drawn me back into the game as a full-time player. I've dabbled around with the seasonal content, but it's not doing it like a full-blown expansion, I believe, will. So I'm hoping the new expansion rejuvenates my interest into Diablo and I can continue playing the story and the content that comes after it, the endgame stuff, when the new expansion comes out. We know 2 expansions will be coming out. This will be the first. The second, I assume, will be out in another year because Blizzard had said they are trying to consolidate the expansions, which I am completely okay with. With that all being said now, let's go take a look at the 47-second trailer. That didn't sit well with me when I saw it. Usually at a BlizzCon you get multiple minute-long trailers describing the next expansion, but let's see what they squeezed into this 47 seconds to show us what's coming next for Diablo 4. Here we go. Reaction. Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred expansion trailer.
We have each played a part in what has happened here. You abdicated your choice to this child. And with every step she takes, I grow stronger. There will be no salvation in the light.
Coming in late 2024. That is a terrible tease. That is a terrible tease. You got 30 seconds of action with Mephisto clearly stating that he's going to be the big bad in the next expansion, which I think we all knew. One thing that I picked up throughout the course of the storyline of Diablo 4 was there was a number of worshippers that were worshiping Mephisto throughout the game and not Lilith. They didn't really make Lilith out to be as bad as I expected, because there was always this shadow of Mephisto throughout the whole game. Even towards the end of the game, when Mephisto was allowed to be trapped in the Soul Stone, so Lilith couldn't absorb his essence. So there was always a background of Mephisto being the main boss in the game. I even thought for a second we might defeat Lilith and end up going to fight Mephisto. Ended, I don't know if I want to say a little quick with just defeating Lilith, but you kind of realize real quickly at the ending of Diablo 4 that Mephisto was going to be the main boss in the newest expansion. So based on what we see in 30 seconds, it certainly gets you hyped to play the expansion, but I remember watching the original Diablo 4 announced trailer from BlizzCon many years ago. I don't even remember which one it was, and it was, I believe, much longer when we were introduced to the Daughter of Hatred and Lilith, which really got me hyped to play the game. The good thing about that is when we saw the first trailer with Lilith, we're not going to have to wait years to play the game. This one will be out in late 2024. I'm going to assume around the next BlizzCon, and then by then we'll probably have an announcement for the next expansion, because they are going to roll them out quicker this time around. I do believe we will see a third. I do believe we'll also be fighting Diablo at some point in the game, probably the final expansion. You can let me know in the comment section if you agree with that. I don't think we'll be rolling with Mephisto throughout the entire game. So this leaves a ton of questions still by looking at the trailer. I think they just showed us the mountains in that. Was that the mountains that they were headed to when Narelle took the Arya Stark path and decided to take the ship to go meet the monks? I call it the Arya Stark path. So that's what I'm guessing that we saw from the beginning. I just want to see how the story ends up playing out at this point. 30 seconds doesn't tell you much, but it certainly can get you hyped for the game. You can let me know in the comment section as well. When you watched this trailer for Vessel of Hatred for Diablo 4's newest expansion, is this something that will be drawing you back into the game? Because I could say for a 100% fact, I will be playing Vessel of Hatred. That is a priority on my gameplay playing list. Is it going to be one on yours as well? You can let me know. Let me know your predictions as well for Diablo 4 and what you think is going to be coming in the future for the story. We all have about a year to wait. We can go over our theories, and then once it comes out, we'll see who hits the nail on the head. Everybody, let me know how you're liking BlizzCon 2023 so far, and let me know what you think of Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred. If you made it this far in this video, I thank you very much. Please do not forget to like and subscribe, because that greatly helps the channel. Everybody, I hope to see you in the next video. Have a good day or night wherever you are. Later.